ezi onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ ime ihe niile, Chukwu okike abịa ma bụ onye anyị na-efe na-agọzi aha nsọ ya, onye ọbụla anyị ya na-achị, onye mmụọ na mmadụ na-erubere isi, onye ọbụla anyị ya bụ ọka aka. Ụbọchị ene ka anyị na-etụga eze ebube dị ngọzi, mmalite na ọgwụgwụ. Ndị gboo wee tụọ oge ebighị ebi, onye nwe m, ụmụ gị wee gbakọọ n'ụwa niile iwe nara ozi ọma nke gị onwe gị n'ezi ha site n'ọnụ mmadụ dị ndụ na nke ebere dị ngọzi. Anyị wee na-asị na onwe ihe ọbụla nke anyị onwe anyị bụ n'ihi na ọ bụ anụkpa ahụ sọsọ ka mmadụ dị ndụ bụ. Ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-abụ mana olu okwu nsọ gị na-adịrị ma ruo mgbe ebighị ebi, n'ihi na okwu gị niile ga-abịarịrị na mmezu. Ọbịa nwere Biafra ga-eji wee bịa na mgbe nke anyị. Anyị wee na-akpọkọ uwe na-arịọ gị na-asị lekwa ude nke anyị na-asụ n'akwa nke anyị na-ebe ka o metụta gị n'obi. Onye nwe m na Chineke nna nke igwe, biko dịka isi wee napụta ụmụ gị n'ọbụ n'Ijipt gotu agba egbesogo ụmụ gị bụ ndị Biafra mgbe ekwensu bụ zuu nke mmadụ dị ndụ karị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma na-asị gị n'ime ọnọdụ anyị na anyị ga-ekele ha nsọ gị, wee nye gị nsọpụrụ n'ụtọ na eji ama mgbe niile, n'ihi na anyị enweghị chi ọzọ ebezuga gị. Anyị nwe anyị anaghị efe arụsị. Ọbịa mere iji wee na-agọzi nzọmụkwụ anyị niile. Ọbịa mere IPOB ji wee gbaa mgbọrọgwụ n'ụwa niile. Anyị anaghị atụ egwu mmadụ dị ndụ. Anyị wee na-eto gị eze ebube dị ngọzi, sị gị biko gbatara anyị ọsọ enyemaka. Ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye anyị refe nwe anya bụ isi ala nye ka i wee napụta ndị gị n'ọbụ nke ekwensu. Anyị wee na-enye gị ofe na nsọpụrụ na ija ma na-asị lekwa ka ndị iro anyị niile ka kasị wee baa ha ọnụ, ha wee daa hapụ ikonye ọzọ. Obodo ekwensu bụ zu ala nwekwa n'ihi eze ebube dị ngọzi. Anya ọnwa anyị bụ ụmụ gị wee na-akpọkọ ha nsọ gị, na-asị na enweghị chi ọzọ egwezuga gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma wee na-eto gị, na-asị onye kere ihe niile kere eke mana nwe onye kere na n'otuto niile na nsọpụrụ niile na ịja mma niile site n'ebighị ebi, mara onye ka a na-arịọ gị. Ise ise ise
ise. Ụtụtụ ọma ụmụ Chineke, ụtụtụ ọma. I greet you, Steve. I greet you, Ovoranwe. I greet you this morning, ụtụtụ ọma. The truth of Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, Esa Igodomigodo are Biafrans. Correct, 100%. The truth of Nnamdi Kanu is about to liberate Nigeria. It's about to liberate. When I talk about Nigeria, I'm talking about the indigenous people inside Nigeria. That truth is about to prevail. Now, I am saying that, and I'm going to be bringing you videos this morning to that effect. And then I'm going to be bringing you videos that will wake up your consciousness. You see, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I call him Tifnubu. He's going to make this thing very, very easy for the liberation, because lies and propaganda cannot stand the test of time, especially in this end time. In this end time that we are in, the Almighty Chukwu Abiyama is about to fast track the redemption of his own people. My name is Raphael Chiamaka Ajere. I am the Minister of Information, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, under my Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. It is very important. I always emphasize on this. Under the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, I am representing him as the Minister of Information. And he, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is under the authority of Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Agbadagbur of Igbo land and Biafra land all over. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Agbadagbur. Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister. Mazi Raphael Chiamaka Ajere, the Minister of Information. There are many other juggernauts under this government. We have the Foreign Affairs Minister, we have the European rep, we have the Minister of Agri, we have the Minister of Foreign Affairs, we have the Minister, we have our Secretary to the government, we have the Chairman of the CROC, we have all that are under this government, under the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, and all together under the Agbadagbur of them all. Nnamdi Kanu, whose truth is about to liberate the indigenous people that are trapped inside Nigeria. I want to bring you the first video. The same message that Nnamdi Kanu have always brought to the whole world. When they keep telling you that Biafra is a 5 states, that we are a landlocked 5 states. Now, you are going to understand the reason why Nnamdi Kanu have insisted that he will never leave our brothers and sisters that they divided and think that they will succeed and separate them from Biafra. He will never leave them. We are all going to go home together. Remember, Nnamdi Kanu told you that Biafrans are in 13 states in Nigeria. 13 states in Nigeria. That's where you have Biafrans, 13. And this young man have proven Nnamdi Kanu right. You know, Nnamdi Kanu will always be right. And let me play it so that you understand. He titled it 8 Unofficial Igbo States in Nigeria. It is not unofficial because it is fake. It's unofficial because they deliberately scattered our people in different states. And today, the truth will prevail. Bola Ahmed Tifnubu, he has the opportunity to right every wrongs. But whether or not he does it, the truth by itself will take its course. Those that have conscience, that are supposed to be standing guard and speaking the truth, that are aligning with Tifnubu, you are all going to perish, every one of you, because not taking sides, claiming that I don't want to take side, I am not on any side. You have already taken side, because when you keep quiet in the face of this impunity, that means you have taken side with the devil already. So we have taken the side of truth that Nnamdi Kanu represents, and our truth, we must make it heard all over the world. Yes, please do not mind the noise that is around. Just try and listen to my voice so that the message will pass. But first of all, let's listen to this young man in 2 minutes, and I will be back.
These are 8 states outside of the 5 official Igbo states in Nigeria where Igbo people are indigenous. At number 8 is Delta State. The Igbo people in Delta State are called the Anyoma people, and they are found in communities like Enwane, Unkwane, Ika, and Ndokwa. Are you an Igbo person from Delta State? Let us know in the comment section. At number 7 is Bayelsa State. There are Igbo people that are indigenous of Bayelsa State. In fact, if you are an Igbo person from Bayelsa State, let us know in the comment section. At number 6 is Akwa Ibom State, where you find lots of Igbo people that are indigenous of these states, especially in communities like Ini.
Now, when he's talking about Igbo people in these states, he's not talking about Igbo people that were brought to the states. That particular place where they are in that state, they are indigenous. You know, when you talk about indigenous, that land where they are in that state is their original land. Their originality is from that particular place. In Delta State, Igbo people indigenous. In Bayelsa State, Igbo people indigenous. In Akwa Ibom State, Igbo people indigenous. They are part and parcel of that state, and they are Igbos. Okay, so when Nnamdi Kanu is saying it, there will some idiots that are paid. They will come out and say, "Hey, why are you dragging us into your Biafra? We are not Igbo. We are not Biafra." And you ask that person, "What is your name?" He will say, "My name is Chukwode, but I'm not Igbo." What is the meaning of Chukwode? What language is Chukwode? You say, they will not explain it. Okay, so please open your head. The truth of Nnamdi Kanu is about to liberate. That's why Nnamdi Kanu is a very patient man. That's why he will never accept any other thing apart from Biafra. Because Nigeria is an instituted lie that must not be allowed to continue to exist. Okay? Now follow it up.
Is Bayelsa State. There are Igbo people that are indigenous of Bayelsa State. In fact, if you are an Igbo person from Bayelsa State, let us know in the comment section. At number 6 is Akwa Ibom State, where you find lots of Igbo people that are indigenous of these states, especially in communities like Ini and Ukanufon local government area. At number 5 is Edo State. So many Igbo people are from Edo State. At number 4 is Benue State. This one is shocking to me. I grew up in Benue State for many years, yet I did not know that there are indigenous Igbo people from Benue State. You find them in communities like Ado, Oju, Opoku, and Obi local government area. Are you an Igbo person that is an indigenous of Benue State? Let us know in the comment section. At number 3 is Kogi State, my state of origin. Me, I'm a Yoruba from Kogi State. I did not know that Igbo people are also indigenous of that state. That Kogi State is a very, very diverse state. You find the indigenous Igbo people in Ibaji, Igalamela, and Odolu. At number 2 is Rivers State. Some of the indigenous Igbo communities in Rivers State include Ikwere, Eche, Idoki, Indoni, Ogba, Ekpeye, and Oyigbo. Are you an Igbo person from Rivers State? Let us know in the comment section. Look at this nice customized wristwatch. You can see my picture right there. Very, very solid wristwatch. Oh. Very solid. Your husband will like something like this, or your father will like something like this. You just put his picture there. This is just 50,000 naira. So send us a DM. We also have this nice customized name necklace. Your babe will like something like this. You just customize her name. This is 20,000 naira. We also have the picture necklace. You can put a picture of your loved one on this one. This one is just 30,000 naira. If you like this list and want that list like this, please follow and like for man. If you're an Igbo person watching this video, what is your state of origin? Let us know in the comment section. Anyway, lastly at number 1 is Cross River State. There are so many Igbo people from Cross River State. Are you an Igbo person from Cross River State? Let us know in the comment section and see you.
Sorry, have you seen all the states?
Igbo person from Cross River.
Have you seen all the states? Number 1, Delta State, Bayelsa State, Akwa Ibom State, Edo State, Benue State, Kogi State, River State, Cross River State, 8. Then if you add it to the 5 states that they keep calling the 5 Igbo states, Anambra, Imo, Abia, Ebonyi, and Enugu, add it to these 8. What will you get? You get 13 states. So when Nnamdi Kanu is telling you 13 states of Igbo, that he will never leave, the only thing that they need to do is allow those Igbo people, Igbo states, to come back in on their original states where they belong. Because referendum is the only thing that will do that. So that every one of them will fall back into the Biafra state, where they into the southeast where they belong to. You understand me? That's why I know that Nnamdi Kanu's truth is about to win. It's about to win. Now, while this video makes a lot of sense, there is another young boy that went on a round visit in Edo State. He was going around from state to state. Meanwhile, before then, there is this man from Ibanke that they are going on the streets and making people to know that, look, all this your divide and rule, it will never succeed. You understand? This one is in Edo State too. Listen to language. This guy is in Edo State in Ibanke. Okay, let me allow him to talk like this. Now watch, listen.
More or less Igbo than Benin. We are not Benin people. Like Banki is not Benin. We are Igbo, we are Kaibo. We have no relationship with the Benin. By language, no relationship. By culture, no relationship. But our language and culture are aligned with the Igbos. So the people of Banki have agreed to identify themselves as a Igbo people. Yeah. I want to join our kings, our brothers in Anioma, Akbo, Umunete, the Igbo speaking part of Delta State. Okay. So we are clear, we are here to state the fact that we are not Benin people. Like Banki is not Benin, we are Igbo, we are Kaibo.
So for how long have you people, because we heard that Oba Benin issued a suspension to your kings in Ibaki. How well did you people accept it? Or did you actually reject it?
The point is that our kings in Ibaki are not appointed by the Oba.
Okay.
Our kingship in Ibaki is hereditary. It has been passed from our forefathers. So it's not, none of our king in Ibaki is an appointee of the Oba of Benin. Okay. So the Oba has no right whatsoever to remove any or to appoint any king in the bank.
Okay, what is your message to the state governor of Edo State in regard to what is happening now?
Our message is that the governor should recognize and identify with us in our cause of freedom. We have been subjugated by the Benin. We have been maligned. But now we have come to the point where we can no more swallow the insult of the subjugation. So we want to stand on our own as a Banki people because we have no relationship with the Benin. By language, no relationship. By culture, no relationship. But our language and culture are aligned with the Igbos. So we are more or less Igbo than Benin, and that is a fact. So the governor should recognize that fact.
Fantastic, fantastic. This was not even enough. A young boy went in Edo State and started traveling from place to place, you know, visiting all the palaces of his state. And then he came out with this. Let us watch. Let us watch. He came out with this and he said, I need to bring it to our people. In Edo State, Benin, they call their king Oba. Some of them call them Enoje and all what have you. But now this man is on ground in Biafra part of Edo State and is going about telling them that, look, our palaces are called Obi and Eze. Official. This is not fake. And they are enshrined and inscripted in that community. Watch and see.
All right, guys, just to debunk the falsehood, these stupid people, they talk about us. Here we're live in Olije, and we did the palace gates of the Obi of Olije. Just so you read, say, welcome to the palace of the Obi of Olije. So, just so you know, you share the same Obi, nothing like Obi of Olije. Share the same. In case if you not sabi read, you the same. Welcome to the palace of the Obi of Olije, not Enoge. So in Egbanke, we don't have Enoge. In Olije, we don't have Enoge. We have Obi. So know this and know peace. Now, let us move straight to the next community in Egbanke. Please, if you're just watching us for the first time, like, share, and comment the like. Let's go to the next community. All right, we're currently in Omoloa. This is welcome to Omoloa Kingdom in Egbanke, Edo State. Now we're heading straight to the palace. Let's go there. All right, guys, we're live now in Omoloa, and we're just right at the palace of Eze Omoloa. You can see that right behind me, the palace of Eze Omoloa. So we don't have Enoge in Omoloa. We have Obi, as you can see it. You can see right behind me.
Are you seeing it?
Guys, we're live in Ake Egbanke at the Royal Palace of Ake Egbanke. Just like I told you, as you can see right behind me, you see the Palace of Eze Ake. The Palace of Eze Ake, not the Palace of Enoge Ake. This is the top palace we visited today. So, just to let you know, in Egbanke, we don't have Enoge. We have Eze, we have Obi, and we greet our kings, Obi, Ago. Thank you. Please, if you're watching this video and you're still watching it and following us up to this place, please like, share, and comment. This is for educational purpose for all Egbanke sons and daughters. Learn and understand. You don't have Enoge, you have Eze, you have Obi, Alwan Alwane, Onyelenzire, Egbanke Rema, Orina Nyile.
Egbanke Rema, Orina Nyile. I understand what you just said now. If Egbanke is good, it will be good for all of us. That's Igbo language. Egbanke Rema, Orina Nyile. Let him repeat that language again.
And daughter, learn and understand. You don't have Enoge, you have Eze, you have Obi, Alwan Alwane, Onyelenzire, Egbanke Rema, Orina Nyile. Again, we're live here at the palace of Eze Idumodi, the Obi of Idumodi. Yes, in Idumodi, we don't have Enoge, we have Eze Idumodi, and we greet him, Obi Ago. Welcome to Idumodi, where we are Eka people, we are not Benin people, we don't have any cultural tie with the Benin people. Igbanke Rema Orinenyile life in Ota Igbanke. And we are in the
Nnamdi
palace
Kanu.
of
Nnamdi Kanu is the one
Obi
that
of
Nnamdi Kanu is the one that liberated these people. That's why when you see Nnamdi Kanu, he insists, he's telling you, look, he said, I will bring zoo down with the truth, not with gun, not with machine gun. All these things they are doing, the sentence Nnamdi Kanu is all badadash. You see that truth, it is conquering and it must conquer. It is conquering and it must conquer. Mwana agwagia, akwa Nnamdi Kanu. Hey, Odogu nwere mmeri na.
Ota is the Ota. We are life in the palace. So in Igbanke, we have Obi, we have Eze, we don't have Enogi. Just as you can see, our king just celebrated his 50th birthday. Happy birthday once again, sir. Happy birthday in arrears, sir. So Obi Ago, that is how we greet our king. We don't know anything like Enogi in Igbanke, and there's no king in Igbanke that is addressed as Enogi. We greet our king Obiago, not Enogi. There was the word Enogi does not exist in Igbanke kingdom. Please, this is for educational purpose. Learn and learn and learn.
Fantastic. Now, let me go to the part B of my morning program today. Something that you need to come to terms with.
Just to
the reason why I wonder how any normal human being will be out there to validate Bola Ahmed Tinubu or APC or the government in Nigeria. It is impossible for a human being
was found in
with credibility to be supporting Tinubu. It is impossible for a human being with conscience to be backing up the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, APC, or Nigeria system. You know, Nigeria breeds criminality. This particular expose, if it does not open your eye to look at people like Obi Kubana with their hypocritical, fake allegiance with Tinubu and spit on their faces and ask them, where is the humanity in you? If when you listen to this truth revealed here, and the truth exposed by Reno Omokri, and many people that actually spoke truth, but some of them, after speaking truth, to show you that there is no truth in them for real, they speak truth when they are given money inducement or induced with money, they change, and like a chameleon and snake, they follow the paths of ungodliness, because Nigeria breeds criminality. How can you support this kind of system? Listen to this young man as he exposed Bola Ahmed Tinubu government, the government that gave people like Reno Omokri, who spoke truth about Tinubu, and eventually Tinubu gave him a position as an ambassador. He changed, and now he is even like a bat that even Tifnubu is batified. He's so batified now that even Reno Omokri, we don't even know where his ambassador is leading him. But this particular person that is exposed here under Tinubu, a criminal. Oh my God, I don't want to talk too much. Just listen to this expose, and then if there's anything I want to say, I will say it after then. Please, just listen.
How can I explain to my child that money, raw cash, was found in a house in Ikoyi? $43 million, 27,000 pounds, and 23 million naira. All together kept cash in a house in Ikoyi. EFCC carried the money, arrested the man that owns the money, prosecuted the case. During the prosecution, in June 2023, the president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, terminated the case and said that it's for national security reasons. It didn't end there. The man, Ayodele, who was in possession of that money, whose the money was found in his house today, is an ambassador of Nigeria to France. Please, my people, what is...
Are you listening? A man who stacked millions of dollars, millions of pounds, millions of naira, and they found it in his apartment. And then Tinubu, because the man is under their own umbrella, dismissed the case. They didn't investigate it again. This man, who is a criminal that's supposed to be in prison, is now being rewarded as ambassador to France. Let me allow it to play. In fact, this analysis from this young man is so sweet in the ear that I want to start it again from the beginning and allow him to talk without interruption. Thank you, Caesar. The name of this young boy is Caesar. He's a Biafran, but he's here to come to terms with that Biafra because Nigeria is still playing Trubom in his head. This boy now, he's a good boy. He's a Biafran, but he doesn't support Biafra. Nigeria is still playing Trubom in his head. When he finishes playing Trubom, he will come to terms and know that Nigeria must end. There's no way. And Bola Ahmed Tinubu will make it happen very fast. All these people that are aligning with Tinubu, it is so ridiculous because the evidence of their criminality will be too much that the whole world will say, we cannot allow this criminality. In fact, the criminality is too much. It's even worse than Venezuela. So why must we allow it to continue? It will end. And it will end in our own time. Under Nnamdi Kanu, it will end. Now for Nnamdi Kanu body, now they are their own for finish. All right, let's go again from the top.
How can I explain to my child that money, raw cash, was found in a house in Ikoyi? $43 million, 27,000 pounds, and 23 million naira. All together kept cash in a house in Ikoyi. EFCC carried the money, arrested the man that owns the money, prosecuted the case. During the prosecution, in June 2023, the president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, terminated the case and said that it's for national security reasons. It didn't end there. The man, Ayodele, who was in possession of that money, the money was found in his house today, is an ambassador of Nigeria to France. Please, my people, what is national security? Because I'm not understanding. What is national security? If that money belongs to the government, what is it doing in a private person's flat and not in the central bank? What constitutes national security? That's what I want to understand. And today, the same man is now an ambassador representing Nigeria in France.
Yes, criminal country.
How can such a man represent the interest of the people? Tinubu spent about 34 billion only on traveling around just for 2 years. 34 billion. Just traveling.
Tinubu spent 34 billion.
Such a man represent the interest of the people. Tinubu spent about 34 billion only on traveling around just for 2 years. 34 billion. Just traveling. No way.
No way.
For 2 years.
The guy said, no way. There's no way. There is no way. The truth of Nnamdi Kanu, in fact, it is manifest. It's about to bring Nigeria to an end. Now, I want to play another video for you to know if there's anybody with conscience. This is when they ask you about Tinubu, will you work for Tinubu? This is what they are supposed to answer. Yes, if they have conscience. But unfortunately, the man they're asking this question, he answered it properly. But because his integrity is not grounded, he's not a man of integrity. He's a fake human being. Because there's no way any man with conscience will want to align with Tinubu, with Nigeria, with APC. That's why when you see very dark man insulting Obi Kubana, insulting Kubana chief priest, you need to understand where he's coming from because of the spirit of integrity in him. But some people will see it as a tribal bigotry. Hey, he hates Igbo. You are a mugu, you are a bastard. Integrity personified is when you are confronted with, will you be able to join Pablo Escobar and lead a country? You say, me. How can somebody see me together with Pablo Escobar, a drug baron? No, because evil communication do what? Corrupt good manners. Even the Bible says that separate yourself from them. Do not be among them. Righteousness and unrighteousness cannot be together. Light and darkness cannot be together. It's not possible. They are separate. They must be distinct, two different things. Listen to what they asked Reno Mokri and compare it with the Reno Mokri that exposed these criminal tendencies now accepting ambassadorship that we don't even know where he's ambassadoring now. Listen to how he responded when they asked him, can you work with Bola Tinubu? Listen to him.
If Bola Tinubu approaches you to work with him, would you?
It will never happen.
Okay, which one? Which of the scenarios? Him approaching you or you accepting to work with him?
Very good question. Very, very good question. They asked him, they said, if Bola Ahmed Tinubu approaches you, would you work for him? He said it will never happen. Now, the man asked him, which one will not happen? Is it him approaching you or you refusing to work with him? I want him to start it again and you see the question. Because this man, Sheung, he knows what he's doing and he knows why he asked that question that way.
If Bola Tinubu approaches you to work with him, would you?
It will never happen.
Okay, which one? Which of the scenarios? Him approaching you or you accepting to work with him?
Oh my gosh, I don't want to betray privilege. Somebody from Bola Tinubu's camp has already reached out to me, and I told the person that, look, it cannot happen. I can't do it. It's just against my principles. I'm not. Some people can do that. It's not in my DNA.
It's against my principle. As a man of integrity, you are supposed to have principle. As a man of integrity, your DNA is different from the DNA of criminals. That is why we say we are Biafrans. Because we are different. We are built differently. That's why we say we are students of Radio Biafra. We cannot succumb to unrighteousness, to corruption, to evil. This man, because he's not a Biafran, his DNA is already corrupted. So he's just saying this thing from his mouth. My DNA. If it is true that your DNA cannot accept that, what now changed? What changed? Listen to him, or listen to him, let him finish.
Not happen. I can't do it. It's just against my principles. I'm not. Some people can do that. It's not in my DNA. I can't do it. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. I wish Bola Tinubu well if he eventually is sworn in and then the courts uphold his victory. But I can never work with him.
I can never work with him. Why? The only reason why you don't want to work with him is because he's a criminal, he's a drug baron, which you have said several times.
How can I explain to my child?
Severally, he has said it. Let me show you in a place. There are so many videos I have to play this morning, but time will fail me. All these videos I'm supposed to have played them, but time will fail me. I want to play another Reno mockery so that you understand why he was saying this thing, because he actually exposed Bola Tinubu. Listen to this video.
Condemn Bola.
Listen to this video. Watch.
Bola Tinubu. Now, you see, if you condemned Hush Puppy, but you did not condemn Bola Tinubu, I mean, it's likely you are a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. And there's a reason why. You see, bullion vans entered Bola Tinubu's home on the eve of the last presidential elections. You know, in a country like Nigeria, notorious for vote buying. Now, ordinarily, Bola Tinubu should have been arrested and investigated if the country is based on the rule of law like.
If the country is based on rule of law, Bola Tinubu himself should have been arrested. Bullion van was seen going into his premises. This is a stand that Nnamdi Kanu have already took, exposed, and he cannot rescind from it because he wants Bola Tinubu to forgive him and grant him pardon. Nnamdi Kanu can never be seen today to say, I want to accept a leadership position in Bola Ahmed Tinubu government because he wants to pardon me. He will say over his dead body. Nnamdi Kanu can never be seen today to be talking, in support of APC so that he will be a free man or so that they will give him position. He can never. He would rather die than accept it. But this man who said these things, who exposed Tinubu, eventually accepted position from the same criminal Tinubu. Where is your credibility? Where is the humanity in you? How is your conscience? How are you wired? What kind of a human being are you? I don't understand. Hey, it's just like somebody telling me, okay, Ogenkere was giving you money. He was supporting you. And now you found out that he's a criminal. Just keep quiet, don't talk. Like, seriously? That means I'm no longer a Biafran. I'm no longer a human being. I am lost. I have no credibility. I am not supposed to talk about freedom anymore. I should just pack my computer and close it because Ogenkere supported me. I must not even say anything bad about him. Because he gave me money. That is what APC is doing today. APC know that there is no way they can campaign in Nigeria and win. So you know what they are doing? They are bamboozling everybody, buying over every governor, buying over every influencer, paying them instead of campaigning. If you really think that election must go on and you can win, go on the street and campaign now. Tell them what you have done for them that will make them vote for you the next election. Why are you building up city boys everywhere and paying them? What are you going to say to them? What is going to change in the next 4 years that Tifnubu will be president? What's going to change? Why are you accepting ambassadorial position? Because of what? I don't understand. It beats my imagination. I be like hitting my head on this computer to even find out what is the reason behind people switching like chameleon and changing. All of a sudden, you're not a human being. I don't know. Hey, God forbid. When you listen to Reno Mokri talking here, you will tell yourself that look at Billion Van. He was exposed. Is it a lie? It's the truth. He said here. Then what changed? People like Fani Kayode. Good morning. People like Fani Kayode who stood against all these things now accepting it, even supporting Hamas. Hey, Chineke na many madebere.
Bola Tinubu should have been arrested and investigated if the country is based on the rule of law, like the United Arab Emirates, where Hush Puppy was arrested. But what we're seeing instead is we're seeing Tinubu acting like a cowboy. Remember his own wife, Oluremi Tinubu, on camera publicly, she said, Igbos, we don't trust you again. She actually said it in pidgin English. And this happened during the last elections. Now, what happened after she said that? You recall that APC thugs attacked Igbo strongholds in Lagos, where you had a lot of Igbo voters, to try to prevent them from voting. Now, but these things, you can Google them, you can check them, because I did, in fact, they were trying to suppress the voter figures of Igbos in Lagos.
Now, this same man today, he is being used against the Igbos. Speaking, if you go and find out his recent tweet and his attack on P2B, his attack on Igbo people, you will begin to ask yourself, is this the same Reno Mokri? I want to leave this guy. I just want to leave this one. You know, Ifeanyi said he wants to make a contribution. Ifeanyi, we still have about 5 minutes to spend on this program. You can take 3 minutes of that time, and let's have you. If you want to call in, you can do that right away. Let me see if I can quickly find your number and call you. Otherwise, you call before me. Okay, I've seen you. Let me call you immediately. All right. This is unbelievable, honestly. Where is the conscience? Where is the humanity in you? What makes you? Nnamdi Kanu, God will continue to bless you. Thank God we have Nnamdi Kanu. Thank God we have people like Simon Ekpa who will not switch, change, or become something else just because of a morsel of meal. If I want to give you 3 minutes of the remaining time.
Okay, Pastor Van,
Ndeu.
Good afternoon from my side.
Ndeu.
You see, the program I want to contribute.
What happened? We are not hearing you. You need to start afresh. I don't know. Your line broke.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. I said the program where I wanted to contribute is the program we did last night.
Okay.
Concerning
Cubana
what
chief priest.
very dark man said that the Cubana chief priest.
Yeah.
You know, to be honest with you, I am very happy that all these things are playing out for our people to know who those people who call themselves big boy in the Igbo land, who they truly are. You understand? Because if all this thing did not play, some people would think that it would be Kuban and the rest of them are supporting Mazen Nnamdi Kanu or are fighting for the freedom of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu.
Exactly.
Because they will come on social media and do yeah. You see the episode Kubana chief priest write about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Immediately Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was sentenced.
Chineke.
And Obi Kubana did this. And Obi Kubana did
the same thing.
Because I did the same thing, right? Episode 2. And most of them write their own episode 2. And most of them come on social media and talk rubbish. And most of them said they are waiting for presidential pardon. My brother, all these people are playing this game. And that's why I'm telling you that when this freedom will come, many of them will go exile because they know what they have committed, they know what they have done.
Exactly.
I keep on saying it. If I if at me speaking to you now, if I'm a trained soldier, a snapper for that matter, these people will be going down one after the other because these people don't deserve to live. Do you understand? Now you are campaigning for people who remove your history from the country you are fighting for. They don't even recognize you as a human being. They don't even recognize you as a people or as an ethnic group in that country, and you are fighting for them. What kind of human being are these people?
I'm telling you.
I really thank God for our people in Delta State and part of the Benin who are voicing out who are giving out their voice, telling these people that this is who we are. You cannot decree to us and tell us this is who we are. I really thank God. And they know that it was Nnamdi Kanu who waking up all their spirits to do all this and they are doing. Don't worry. Like I said, don't worry. This freedom will come in an unimaginable way that it will marvel everybody. America is already in Nigeria. Israel will come in very soon. And when Israel will come their own, they will not announce it. They will just come in and things will begin to happen. Just, my brother, what I will tell you is to be still. Like what I say, be still. Don't look at back, don't look at the front. Just focus and do what you know how to do, which is speaking the truth to the power to our people for them to hear it. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you so much, Pastor. If I appreciate you. Now, do you know that there is another massacre in Benue State? There is a video I would have played. I don't know in the afternoon. I don't know if I will have time to play it because I have a visit to do in the hospital this afternoon. I may not be able to come in the afternoon. But there is a pastor, a Yoruba pastor, that is talking down on Akwa Ibom people. And this pastor is from Kwara State. And this pastor is from Kwara State. Do you know what happened in Kwara yesterday or the first day? Massacre of Kwara people. There's massacre going on every day in Nigeria. Who are doing this massacre? Fulani bandit terrorists. There's another video I was supposed to play about a Fulani girl who is admitting that the people doing this massacre in Nigeria are her own tribe, her own people. Yes, she admitted. She admitted that there are how many states in the north? About 11 governors in the north are Fulani. And Fulani, they are not indigenous to any part of Nigeria, but they are governors. Now, the next Kwara State governor is likely going to be a Fulani-induced governor. And now, they are already preparing the ground for Fulani in Kwara State. Massacre going on in Benue. Thank God, the soldiers of America, their boots are on the ground. There will be no place to run. Look, if Tifnubu continue to insist to be president, it means that Nigeria will end quicker. The more Tifnubu is fighting to retain power, the more quicker Nigeria will end. The only thing that will make Nigeria spend more or even stay a little bit more is that Tifnubu disappear from the scene. Because the more Tifnubu is seen there, the more pressure will be to end Nigeria much more quicker. I am Raphael Chamaka Ajere, Pastor Van Van Van, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Birikbeo, Mazi Simon Ekpa, Birikbeo, Biafra Republic Government in exile, Birikbeo. Ciao, more, ciao, grazie. So, we move airborne. Have a wonderful day, brethren.